What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here, back with another video. The other day, or basically today as of recording, I uploaded a video showing you how to install Windows 10 on Hyper-V, on Windows 11 or Windows 10 really, just Hyper-V in general. And today I'm going to show you guys, as you see in the title, how to enable TPM 2.0 so that way you can upgrade your Windows 10 installation to Windows 11 on Hyper-V as well. So this one is pretty straightforward, but the first thing I want to show you is right now, if I open the PC Health Check application, you'll see that, and this is in the virtual machine right now, as you can tell, you see that it says introducing Windows 11, and then if I hit check now and it wants me to check, it says TPM 2.0 must be supported on this device and enabled on the PC and all the stuff. You can see all the results and it says everything checks off well, but the only thing is I don't have TPM enabled. So it's an easy fix for that. Luckily, this is a very quick one. Just close out of your virtual machine. Alright, so now that the virtual machine is closed for your Windows 10 installation, hopefully from the past video that I just did, you go up here to File, and then you can go to Settings, and then you see all the hardware settings that I pretty much told you again on your Windows 10 installation, but this can be on any tutorial of getting Windows 10 on Hyper-V that you followed so far on the internet. So then the next thing you have to do, it's pretty simple. You go over here to security and you see the familiar icon for security. You see secure boot is enabled, that's fine, but down here encryption support, you have to enable TPM or trusted platform module. You don't have to enable the encryption because it'll just tell you to type in a password and things like that, but enable that and then hit OK and then restart your Windows 10 machine, and it says, do you want to revert to previous checkpoint or continue from the last state of it? I'm gonna just continue from the last state of the virtual machine and hit start, and then give it a second to boot up to your Windows 10 installation. I'll probably have to adjust it. It says another session is blocking. Do you want to force log off? Yes, I do. And then give it another second so that way it can come in, and move this to the center of the screen. Wait for it to boot up your Windows 10 installation, which is now ready for me. And now if I go over to the same settings on Windows 10 and I go to update and security, and then it says here, currently it says your PC does not meet the minimum requirements. But if I hit get PC health check, which technically I already do, in fact, let me do this. And then I just type in PC health check, which you see right there. You should see here, and it says check now. You should see now, it says great news, your PC meets the Windows 11 requirements. And if you hit see all results, you see that now you do have TPM 2.0 enabled on this PC, aka on this virtual machine, with the same specs and everything as before that I allocated to it as before. And that's it. So now from here on, you can just update to Windows 11 whenever you see it necessary, and that's about it. So it'll tell you to go to a Windows update and so on. You can check for updates. It'll still say that you don't have it, but it does in fact work, and it is actually good to go. So I hope this was useful for everybody. It's pretty simple, straightforward, one click of a button and then turning on your virtual machine again, and then boom, you have support to get Windows 11, whether you get it the ISO way or whether you get it another way. But either way, you can upgrade your Windows 10 installation on Hyper-V to Windows 11 in one easy click. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.